Hello everyone, this video is for fetch and for the premium data. So let's start. Let's see what we have in the express generator folder from the previous series. We created fetch CMD and fetch ini. Let's see. This is the fetch script we created the previous time. It simply runs a node fetch and uses fetch ini for settings. What we have in fetch ini? We have symbol and several symbols and periods. So when I run this, I can run it directly by clicking it. It fetches the corresponding symbols and periods. I'll close this and open terminal. I'll make a short a recap of the fetch command, because later we will see all the possible fetch settings. So, we run node bin fetch, and then provide the symbols you want. If you want one symbol, just you write the symbol Euro USD and the period and 15. Okay, but if you want more symbols, we can add more to this line, Euro USD, Great Britain Pound USD. When you write more symbols, and when you start writing the commands, sometimes it happens that you write symbols instead of symbol with plural form, and it will still work. And it will work also here. If you write periods M15, M30, H1. So sometimes when I write, when I download multiple data, I use symbols and periods in a plural form. This is clear, right? The data are saved in data premium folder, and here these are the premium files. Later we will check what we have in these files. But now let's see all possible fetch parameters. Let's go to bin. And this fetch settings.ini, this is the default settings of fetch. The first parameter is FX rates, and it is false by default. So when the express generator calculates the backtest, it uses an exchange rate to convert the profit from the deal to the profit of the account currency. The rates it uses are in arrays. Arrays comes from resources. FX rates. I open this file. It is in JSON format. These are all currency rates. These are all major currencies. If you install Express Generator, they are from the time of the installation, and from time to time, it is a good idea to update these rates. Anyway, these rates may not be used by the Express Generator every time. For example, if our trading account is in USD and we trade Euro USD, the profit from the deal will be in USD, so it will not be necessary to convert the profit. If we trade USD Swiss franc, the account is in USD, but the Express Generator will use the current rate from the price data. Right, but if account is in dollars and we trade Great Britain Pound, Australian dollar, it will not be able to calculate the profit and loss in the account currency directly. So it will use one of these conversion rates. And in order to make fetch downloading the rates, I use FX rates parameter. Do I have open terminal? Yeah, okay. This is the terminal. Just I use FX rates true. So not fetch FX rates. So you see how it sounds. Fetch FX rates. Download the Forex rates. And when I click it, FX rates are updated. Okay, but it can be also combined, this the update of the rates with the downloading of the historical data. So in our initialization file, I also add FX rates equal to true. can align a little bit, and I can also use the plural form like that. So it's okay. So now when I run this script, the fetch CMD, it will first update the Forex rates, and then we will download the historical data. Yeah, this is good. Let's see what we have more in the fetch settings in here. Period, okay. Symbols, okay. Time zone. The time zone is important. So how the premium data is working? There is a server which collects historical data from Dukascopy. Dukascopy is one of the well-known European broker, and it also has very good historical data. So this server collects historical data every hour, prepares the data on the server, and gives opportunity to Express Generator, Forex Strategy Builder, and Expert Advisor Studio to download this data. But the data, the premium data, are from the UTC 0 time zone. It is made intentionally, so in order to be able to convert the time zone of the data to our time zone. And this is necessary because when, okay, this is MetaTrader 5. It usually, but not every time, the time zone of the MetaTrader, the data, are converted automatically to the local time zone. So currently I'm located in Bulgaria, and our time zone, my time zone, is plus 3 hours. Now it's summer in Bulgaria, so it's summertime plus 3 hours. How we can check if the time zone of the MetaTrader corresponds to our local time zone? Here in the Market Watch, this is the server time or the data time. It's 40 minutes past 3 p.m. So I open the browser, and it will go to time is. It is a website. I'm using it frequently to check the time. It shows 40 minutes past 3 p.m. or 15:40. Is it correspond to 15:40? 15:40? Yeah, it's okay. It is. So you see, these data are converted to Bulgarian time zone, but it's not always the case. So how to see what is your time zone? What is the deviation from UTC? Click. This is your city. So it shows now Varna, Bulgaria, which is my city. When I click, it shows that this is Eastern European time, UTC plus 3 hours. The premium data that Express Generator are using are UTC plus 0 or UTC time zone, and we need to change. How to see if there is difference or not? What chart is this? This is EURUSD H1. Let's expand it a little bit. I will stop the update of data from here, because I want to find something significant. For example, this bar here, and I open. Let's open the browser. EA Studio. EA Studio uses the same premium data as Express Generator. I will go to Strategy and choose EURUSD H1, the same data as here, EURUSD H1, and click on the indicator chart. The data must be more or less the same, but these data are coming from this broker. It is currently MetaQuotes demo, and these data are premium from Dukascopy. As I said, the premium data are updated once per hour, so the current hour is not already in the database, but it will be updated. Anyway, I need to compare the time zone. So let's find some significant bar. I like this one. If you don't find something similar, change to other currency and you'll find, I'm sure. When I point, let's point to the end of the bar, or you can open here the pop-up information. I want to check the opening hour of this bar. And what I see, it is 1500 on 29th of July. 1500. Let's go to EA Studio. When I move the mouse, I see here down dynamic information, and the time of the bar will be shown here. So when I move, this bar is 29th July 1200. So EA Studio shows 1200 and MetaTrader shows 1500. These are the 3 hours difference from the time zone. And as I said, my time zone is plus 3 hours. So I'll show you first how to correct in EA Studio, and then we'll correct in Express Generator. I'll go to Data, Premium Data, and here is the time zone. I'll go to plus 3 hours in my case. There is no Varna here, Varna Bulgaria, but it doesn't matter which. It is important just to click something is the same, plus 3 hours. Let's be Baghdad. Baghdad is good. So when I change the time zone and return to strategy, EA Studio will reload the historical data and will apply the time zone shift. So when I come back to this bar, it already shows 1500. Do you see here down? It is 1500 of 29th of July. So I have to apply the same time zone shift in the Express Generator. Let's turn back. The parameter is time zone. I go to ini file, and here is for time zone equal to 3 or plus 3 hours. Let's see what we have more. We have maximum data bars. The premium data server collects up to 200,000 bars, but this is for periods for M30 and below. And later, the Express Generator uses the M30 bars to calculate the high time frames. It joins two M30 bars to calculate one hour bar. And we may ask why I use M30 bar and not 1 hour. The reason is that there are time zones that are changed, that are shifted with half an hour. So we can have a time zone shift of 2 hours and 30 minutes. And if I correct the round hours, I will not be able to shift to the correct time zone. That's why the premium data are corrected up to M30, and then we can apply the correct time zone. Okay, we have a time zone, a maximum data bars. So in order our example to be full, I can put max data bars equal to 50,000 for demonstration. Time zone 3 hours. I'll run this example just to see how let's see if it makes any changes. I fetch the data with time zone 3, and I'll do the same without this time zone parameter. And you see the data. Here in the first example where I use time zone, the data are updated from, let's see, H1 is from 900 to 1500, and here is from 600 to 1200. So you see the data are shifted with 3 hours. It shows us that this parameter works well. Let's make another example just to show you what we have in the premium data. I will reduce the number of bars, or even I will load data here. The time zone doesn't matter. I load H1 of one symbol, and you put, as I said here, doesn't matter if it's a singular or plural form. Max data bars. I'll make it short in order to open the file in the editor. I'll make it 1000 bars only. So we downloaded 1000 bars. Let's go to the data, premium data, and it was EURUSD H1. EURUSD H1. Open. I will use this word wrap in order to see the content of the complete file. This is the JSON file of the premium data. It contains, it's a little bit messy, but anyway, it contains the version of the file, the terminal, company. The company is Dukas copy because the premium data are coming from the Dukas copy. Server is named premium data in order to be easier to distinguish this in ESStudio and Forex Strategy Builder. Symbol with EURUSD, period is 60. 60 is the number of minutes. Description Euro USD, base currency Euro, pricing USD, lot size 100,000. What we have, swap long and swap short. Now, this is also interesting. The premium data are coming with fixed swap long and swap short. Also, the commission is 0, but probably it is not the case for your broker. We can change the swap in the data for calculating the backtest, but not in fetch. We can do it in the express generator settings, in the gen settings. I'll close these scripts and go to bin gen settings. We have when we run the generator, we have server symbol period. We can specify a data file. We will use this in the next tutorial when we load data from MetaTrader. And somewhere we have spread, swap long, swap short, and commission. So let's we have again new, but we don't have gen.cmd. I'll make one 5 CFS express generator gen.cmd like that. Gen.cmd will have the similar structure to fetch cmd. I'll copy this. Okay. Gen.cmd will run gen.js and we use gen.ini. So what we'll do this script, run express generator with gen.ini settings. I'll copy this command and make it here. And generator is ready. Okay, settings gen.ini. I have to make this file. I have it. So let's see what we have here. I'll move this gen settings in the default to the other view. Move document. Move to other view. Like that. And I will make in my settings file, I will make a section for symbol info and we'll copy this symbol info. Also, we have maximum data bars under the data horizon section, but I'll make separate videos for this option. They are very interesting. So for the moment, I will use only this. Let's use EURUSD for example. The spread is currently 0. It is 0, but I can set the spread is always in points. Let's use 5 points or 10 points for any case. Okay, swap. How much is the swap? EURUSD. Here I go to specification. This is MetaTrader 5. In MetaTrader 4 it looks a little bit different. Spread is floating. Swap long minus 0.7. minus 0.7, swap short minus 1. So in that way, now we have the spread, swap long, swap short, and commission. I'm not sure what is the commission here. Probably it is 0, but most ECM brokers use commissions. And in Express Generator, we set commission in dollars per close. So if our broker applies the commission already at closing, and if the commission is $6, we use 6. But if the broker applies commission at opening and at the closing, and the commission is $2, we have to put here 4, because Express Generator applies the commissions already at closing. So let's accept that these settings correspond to our broker. And now, when I run this gen cmd command, it opens, it was the data. But what are the data? I didn't specify what the data it uses. It uses the default data settings, the default file. So I will stop this from here, and I will do the next thing. I will set data here in the ini file. Symbol equal to Euro USD. Period equal to what to be? SBH1. Okay. In that case, it's premium data. In the next episode, we will speak about how to use data from the broker. And now, when I run Gen CMD, it was premium data Euro H1, but it uses only 1000 bars, because this is what we fetched the last time. It is not suitable for calculation, of course. Okay, it's good for demonstration, but not in our case. Let's run fetch CMD to download the data. The data, 50,000 bars, with our time zone and with FX rates updated, and then I will run Gen CMD. This is all about the premium data in Express Generator. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.